Okay, well, before I pull that out, let's not make an assumption, shall we? I'm making the assumption that this particular one is hooked up to the bathroom. There could be another electrical outlet somewhere else or a breaker somewhere else that is connecting to that one, but I'm pretty sure it's this one here. And let's just check this out, and this is going to help you determine on yours how to check this out. I'm going to turn this back on. Okay, we're going to go back in there. We know that GFI electrical outlet is working, and I want to make sure. See, I don't want to just make the assumption. And I got the cover plate off, so I got to be real careful with this. Okay, and I want to make sure that this bulb works. If you had a burned out bulb, you might think it's off, right? Make sure your bulb's working. Okay, now we're going to go back and turn that same breaker off. There's the third one from the bottom, remember? Okay, this is how you're going to have to do everything. I can't tell you everything, but I can show you how I'm going to do it. Okay, that's the third one. We look, it says bath GFI. Go back in here. That's off. And this one here should be off, right? Right, okay. It's off. I was pretty sure it was, but you know, I didn't want to mess you around. Let's see if I can't get you in there to kind of show you what I'm doing. I want to make sure that this electrical outlet is a 20 amp. I'm right-handed, so that makes it kind of difficult being over here. Boy. And I gotta re-screw it back in the wall and everything too. But I really want for you to see what I see when I check this out. Because if this is a 15 amp, that tells me I could get another electrical outlet just like this at the store, change this one out to a 20 amp. Because it's hooked up to the 20 amp circuit, then hooked up to the 20 amp GFI electrical outlet in the other bathroom, correct? Okay, so I'm going to pull that out. And we know that's just coming over from the other one. This is the end of the line. There's only one set of wires coming out here. So that one electrical breaker is controlling these two outlets and nothing else in the house. Nothing else in the house by Joe. And I'm not seeing anything on the side. I can turn this around on the side and kind of look at it a little bit. And I'm not seeing much yet. Yeah, isn't that odd? Because most will say it right on there somewhere. Well, I can just see the word Leviton there. And no, LD something. Not seeing it on there. Where is it? Oh, you know, there's a tag on the back. And I'm gonna just pull this out a little bit further. And see what else I can see here. Hey, what happened? there's some writing. There's some writing on the back here, and I'm having a hard time looking at it on the back of the metal here. Okay. And man, I may have to even pull this out of the wall all the way or something. See, if I pull it out all the way, I can go outside and look at it and see if I can find it somewhere. And I think that's what I'm going to do, just for the sake of argument, because you know this whole thing is to help you figure this out, right? Okay, so I got everything shut off. I got all the power shut off, and I'm going to just take this out. Okay. And I'll just flip this upside down so when I re-put it back together, I'll put these two on first, and then I'll go around onto then I'll flip it over. Since I'm right-handed, see, then I don't have to try to unscrew this up against the wall. Just twist it, because they're just the wires. You see what I mean? And most electricians, they'll crimp it. They'll crimp that end over just a little. That's why I'm just kind of doing that, to get that out of there. See how those got curly cues in them? Loop-de-loos. I don't know if you can see how those have curly cues in them. I did it just as quickly as that. Now let's go outside. I'm gonna go outside. I didn't know I was gonna get this involved. And when I put it back, do you see this? When I stick it back in the wall, as I put this on, see how this kind of goes out? I'm going to have to bend that over, get a pair of pliers and kind of tweak that. Or maybe I can just do it with my, I don't think I want to do it with my fingers. I almost have it, but see, this one's kind of off this way too. And then that could make this push into the wall further, and the cover plate not fit on there as well. Okay, I'm gonna take this outside, because lots of times in the light it's easier to see this. In fact, maybe I can just do it right here. We got snow on the ground for sure. Look at that. Okay, now I'm gonna look at this closer and see what it says. I'm seeing little writing up in here, but I'm not seeing it. And most electrical outlets nowadays have it shown, and they should. I'm surprised, this thing should have it. There's lots of writing on here too, on the back, and I'm looking at that. You gotta hold it just right, hold your mouth just right, so you can see. I thought I could find it nice and easy. I might be able to see it better with the outside light. Just this outside light. You know, I do this lots of times for light bulbs and stuff. If I want to see something on a light bulb, for instance, I'll go outside and look at it, and maybe I can see it. Maybe I can see it out here a little bit better. Because I wanted to know for myself too. And That son of a gun, I am just not seeing it anywhere on here. Isn't that something? I'm seeing where it says 120. Oh, I see it. I see it. Right above my fingernail. 15A. You see that right there? I don't know if you can see that or not. Right there. I should have been able to see that when I had the electrical cover plate off, and I shouldn't have had to have taken it out. By Joe, that says 15A. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. 15A. Hardly. And it says 125 volt right there. See out in that light? For shining that with my flashlight, with my phone, I just couldn't see that, and I didn't know where to look. 15A. So what does that tell me? That tells me that I'm going to replace this. Next time I go to the store, I'm going to get a 20 amp electrical outlet. You can get these 20 amp as opposed to 15 amp. They don't cost that much. It might cost me $4 or $5. These are probably a couple dollars. Okay, just these standard ones. And then if you have the round ones, one here, one down here, you know, the old school style, those are, sometimes you can get them for less than $1. Okay. All right, now I've got to put this back together because I'm not going to leave this open. I'm not going to actually do this today. But I got to get my pliers first and bend these, and I'll be right back with my pliers. Hey, you're getting a good video with lots of information on this. Hopefully this helps you with your project at your house. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.